Yeah.
Okay. Looks like we're live again. I don't know what happened there. That is so weird. I didn't hit end stream.
Yeah, nobody did that. It just cut us all the way out.
I've never
Oh,
seen that
you know
happen.
what might have happened?
What?
If Ryan was like the main host or whatever of it, and he lost signal or something, it could.
Well, I was the one who created it. Anyway.
Yeah,
let's see if the number goes
what I'm
back up.
wondering.
What we were at 460, 450, 460 people. Let's see what happens now.
All right, cool. Anyways, so Clark Lee. Yeah. So Clark Lee, like you said, is this a stepping stool kind of thing, or is he there for real?
Well, my thing is like it's kind of ironic how now it's like what programs can he go to that is actually better than the program he's built Vandy into? At least what it looks like. You know what I mean?
No, like I think he should stay and keep Vandy. Like
that's what I'm saying.
At the top of what Vandy can do.
Absolutely, I think that's smart. Like
make him build a statue of you. That's what he should do.
If he was to go to why did you say Penn State? What makes you think Penn State is something going to be available?
Because James Franklin did the same thing at Vanderbilt.
Oh, true. Fair enough. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah,
and I think if they don't make it this year, that they're going to be like, all right, let's get out of here. You know?
Kind of restart it.
It's time.
Yeah.
In College Station.
So, okay. So yeah, I mean, Vandy looks. I don't want to say legit, but this is kind of how I saw.
They look marginally better than the supposed 11th ranked
team in the SEC. But this is also kind of how I saw USC was going to go for their season. I wasn't buying the hype of USC as a dark horse playoff team. And then, losing sellers like that. Clearly, their offense without him is flounders. And it was already floundered to begin with because obviously that first game against VT's now very bad defense that we know is bad didn't look very good for most of that game. So, it's definitely interesting. But yeah, Vandy will be ranked. USC will probably still be ranked as well. It's just one loss, but there's another banner. There's another banner I completely forgot about. What you need to do?
Yeah, I'm back. I was yelling at my dog.
No, you're good. So here.
So what's next?
Anything else you want to say about Vandy real quick before?
No, I've said all I need to say.
Georgia Tech pulled off the perfect fire drill field goal. Beautiful display of special teams. A program record game-winning field goal in terms of the longest field goal ever to win a game of 55 yards, which was also a career long for this kicker. Georgia Tech is 3-0. Clemson is now 1-2. As Josh leaves me alone for a little bit, but I think that's just because his dog is dealing with his dog for someone. Georgia Tech, Haynes King is a great quarterback, obviously. Clemson it's starting to maybe look like the rest of the ACC is maybe catching up to Clemson finally. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see. We thought that last year, and then Clemson still won the ACC, so we'll have to see what happens.
Clemson's in shambles. The ACC's wide open.
But yes,
it's gonna be.
I'll
tell you what, man. Just like some of my, I didn't think Clemson was going to lose an ACC game. Maybe one, maybe two, but.
And then they lose their opener.
That could still be the case. But Georgia Tech is a lot better than we thought.
Yeah, and Haynes King is showing that he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country again.
Absolutely.
I think many people already thought of him as in that upper tier last year, but now he's really showing it. The ACC is wide open. Yeah, SMU was down 10-0 to Missouri State earlier today before they came back. Pitt lost to West Virginia in the backyard brawl. The ACC is just wide open. What are we talking about? Right now, we're talking about Georgia Tech. We didn't want to talk too much about Notre Dame, and I know everyone wants to hear us talk about Notre Dame, unfortunately, everyone that's in here. But Ryan is no longer. I think he lost his connection.
Yeah.
So this is more what we want to do going forward is just have these post-game post the night games stream, kind of just giving a quick reactions. So, do you think that this last season and this season has kind of shown that maybe Clemson's losing their grasp on the ACC, and other teams are maybe catching up?
I think we might be entering like kind of a less dominant era of Clemson, and maybe that is. What in the world is he trying to say? Whatever Jesse's trying to say.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. What's that coming up for you? Because that's just like
it's like A-SUOO26M.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that is.
So. Is it supposed to be Texas, like a weird Texas A&M or something that he's trying to spell?
Maybe. I had no idea. He typed it twice. But just a less dominant kind of Clemson. Like Dabo's unwillingness to go to the portal. Could be causing – I'm not going to say causing this. It's more of just like it's different. You know what I mean? Like they're not – and maybe the ACC is just getting better.
Maybe. Okay. Real quick, if this is what we think you're asking, where you're saying is A&M that much better than Notre Dame?
Yeah, A&M is 1 point better than Notre Dame today.
I'll say Notre Dame is worse than the national championship version of themselves last year.
Yes.
Beyond just who they lost beyond just the players that they lost, like Benjamin Morrison, Xavier Watts. Like besides who they lost to the NFL, they're clearly just not as good of a team. At least overall, their defensive makeup's weird. Mine was straight A&M. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I was showing that, but yes. It's not so much that Texas A&M is that much better. It's just Notre Dame's not as good as they were last year. It's clear. The offense is good. Just there's other issues. No, you're fine. You're fine, Jesse. We appreciate your support and stuff. And
yeah, it was probably because we're streaming on a streaming
platform that's not always the best.
Yeah,
as you can tell by the fact it cut us short.
It could just be reading your text on X and
right. Yeah.
That's all it was.
Okay. Right. So is UCLA or VT now the worst Power 4 program? Because UCLA lost to New Mexico and VT
I have to show something. I'll share my screen for this because I thought this was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this is going to take me.
Wait, is this what the coach of New Mexico said about UCLA?
No.
Oh, God.
This is what I posted earlier.
You are scrolling very far. Jeez.
Yes, I am, because it's pretty funny.
I mean, that's who Ryan was blaming too. So, you know.
We got here. There we go.
Yep. I saw. Yeah, I remember you showing us that. Yes, that's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, honest thoughts.
I'm not having regrets.
I'm not having regrets. I mean, what is your actual which program do you actually think is, if not the worst right now, is in the worst position right now and for the future? Which is two different questions, but still.
Okay. You're asking me, so VT's in a really bad spot.
Mm-hmm.
VT's in a bad spot for the next couple of years if they don't get rid of Pry.
Right now, at least by the end of this season.
Yes. UCLA is a trash program.
Has always been.
Absolutely trash program. What the fuck is a Bruin? Get out of here.
And
what is with all these California teams having bears as mascots? No, not my house. Take UCLA, throw it in the trash.
Oh man!
I mean, seriously, they had at one point in time they had Dante Moore.
Mm.
Let's give him a trophy for that. They can fill they play Rose Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Never fill that place. It is never full for a home game. None of it.
I think they had less than 10,000 people
at UCLA. Nobody cares about UCLA football, and I'm sorry if that offends the dozens of fans and friends and family of the players.
See, the difference is that VT, even through all this, will and still has a very loyal fan base. Like even before this game, it was not a sellout, but there was the stadium. I saw photos before this game against ODU. The stadium was pretty packed, right? Like despite what happened last week against Vandy, right? They want to show up. They want to support the team, right? And then,
unfortunately, VT
it's just like
to the buzzsaw that's Vandy.
You mean ODU?
ODU getting blown out at home by ODU, dude.
But yeah, Kyron Jones. Kyron Jones has regressed so much from 2023. He shouldn't be starting. Just put Pop Watson out there, or his name's William Watson.
Try anything.
Just put him out there.
Slogan right now is just win. Just win.
Fry is just totally lost. It would be fitting. His first game as a head coach was against ODU, and he lost by 3 at ODU in 2022. It'd be only fitting if they fired him after this game. Now,
so are you guys going to continue to have a home and home with ODU?
Ironically enough, they had actually canceled VT. I think outright canceled it like before the season started.
We can't keep losing to these guys.
I legitimately think that's a fair reason why. Now, I can't remember what the actual reason was. I think it's because the ACC is going to be following the SEC of 9 conference games.
Yeah.
So they were like, okay, we'll just get rid of that game to clear it because obviously that was taking up a slot.
And we were losing every year.
Well, it's not even. I mean, yeah, and then VT, I guess they would rather lose to at least be able to lose to an actual true Power 4 team eventually, whenever they finally fill in their schedule like that. But at this rate, when the ACC dissolves, VT is going to be right there with Old Dominion in the Sun Belt. So it really is like ridiculous.
Sun Belt, Virginia Tech. It's a tough time.
No, I mean, it's just like it was so clear so early in this game that the team, and especially the defense, they just didn't care. They weren't trying anymore. I think they've just totally given up on Pry now. Like if they had been able to win the Vandy game, then they probably, would this have happened? I have no idea, but I was cautiously optimistic actually coming off that South Carolina game where the defense looked good. It was just the offense couldn't score a touchdown. And then they looked good in the first half against Vandy. And then I don't know what happened. The defense just was like, oh, yeah, hey, this guy that's our defensive coordinator who came from the NFL, no one actually wants to listen to him, so we're not going to try anymore. ODU's first 3 drives was 88, 93, and 97 yards long each. Those are their first 3 scoring drives.
Jesus.
So, yeah. And at one point, the VT went 70 game minutes without scoring a point.
Put the bag back on, dog. It's okay. It's okay. I don't want anyone to see your tears. Yeah.
This is officially my bag, my Chipotle bag. That is my bag of shame.
Does it smell like extra guac?
I don't get guac, so it just smells
Yeah,
like
because it costs extra at Chipotle.
exactly. So that's why I don't like guac to begin with. But even if I did, I still wouldn't be paying for it because
Yeah.
I'd rather give that money to VT to pay for Brent Pry's buyout so they can kick his ass out of there as soon as possible.
Headline: Connor goes on diet, stops eating out to donate to VT program buyout.
No, but seriously, Brent Pry, both not just Pry, but Whit Babcock, the AD, should be fired for this. There's no way that he should be allowed to hire a third head coach for football.
He obviously doesn't care about the program.
He doesn't. Not even just that. He doesn't even care about the athletics of the school. It's clear, like he's not actually trying or caring.
The board should kick him out then, because that is so much. It's such a big part of the school. All right, let's move on to our next
real
topic.
quick. Is there just any other games you want to talk about that other than, do you want to talk about the Kentucky game at all? You want to talk about anything else?
Brother, it was Eastern Michigan. Now, I think Kentucky gave up like 360 yards of offense to Eastern Michigan. Horrible game defensively. Eastern Michigan has a very accurate quarterback, and it is really funny. I heard the announcers. So Kentucky always defers on the kickoff or on the coin toss that they win. So they'll always defer to the second half. If the announcers say something at a Kentucky game, like if they announce like, oh, this guy hasn't, like, for instance, the Eastern Michigan quarterback, they were talking about his accuracy. They said he had not thrown a pick 100 attempts. That be an accurate quarterback. He's going to take care of the ball. Very first play of the game.
They immediately throw a pick after that.
Tipped and picked and returned to the 10-yard line.
That is such an announcer jinx.
That's such an announcer thing.
Okay. I just realized this is a game that someone forgot about. Completely forgot about that.
How could we not talk about the middle of the day?
This was
a fantastic football.
Dude, this was a banger of a game. Okay.
Totally. Back for and I recorded it so I'm going to watch it because I was knee deep in pulling an axle here. Okay.
Huh?
I was like elbow deep in pulling an axle when this game was going on.
I'm going
to rewatch it.
This was a banger of a game. Thank God I was able to get my point. I thought it wasn't going to happen at first with Tennessee exploded all over Georgia in the first quarter.
Don't say it like that.
Well, not like that. I didn't mean it like that, but kind of. But Tennessee did look unstoppable at first.
Tennessee unexpectedly had an offense against this Georgia defense.
Yes.
Absolutely enormous. Held at one time, they were up 21-7?
Yeah, 21-7, and then Georgia went on a 20-0 run to take the lead. And they were up 27-21 in the third quarter, I think.
And it was overtime at 38 apiece?
38 apiece. Tennessee got a field goal, and then Georgia got the touchdown to win.
Yeah. Well,
so
it was it field goal, and
no, it was in the first
Tennessee missed field goal.
It was Tennessee field goal. Georgia got the ball second and got a touchdown on the second play of their overtime.
Gotcha.
Because I think it was a Jets. It was just a run to the left, and then it just broke to the outside and he got tackled out of bounds at the 1 yard line for Georgia.
I'm telling you, Connor. I'm telling you right now. I said it at the beginning of the season. I said it before this week, and I'll say it again. I didn't say it, but let me put this out for you all. Death, taxes, Tennessee putting up 1 million points against ACC out of conference teams and then losing to Georgia.
Yep, pretty much. That is now
Well,
9
that
straight
is their life.
against Georgia.
9 straight.
I also saw something. This is actually the earliest they've ever played each other in a season.
It is. Yeah, they typically play
like November.
Usually about 4th and 7th games.
Yeah, somewhere around mid to late October. So, this was a great game. Joey Aguilar, despite the loss, Joey Aguilar is happy he was able to escape UCLA. Meanwhile, Nico is just like, what am I missing? He's just like holding his,
there was some crazy stat. There was some crazy stat I saw floating around about Tennessee's like win-loss record at home for the past 5-6 seasons, and they had only lost like 5 games, 5 or 6
at home?
games at home in that stretch. Do you know what most of those were?
Georgia?
Yep.
I would assume Georgia and at least one Alabama game before 2022.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though. This Tennessee team is going to beat Alabama.
Oh, you think Tennessee will beat Bama?
Yeah.
Does Tennessee and Bama play next week? When does Tennessee Bama play?
No. Let's see.
You're really lagging right now, so I couldn't. So it's hard to.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. Okay. I don't want tickets to this. September 13th. No, that's Georgia, Tennessee. That was today. Oh my gosh. Wait a sec.
So VT, real quick. This is the first time Virginia Tech is 0-3 to start a season since 1987.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah. October 18th. Week 8. Yeah.
Oh, that's a late. Oh, okay. That's kind of late. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think so.
UAB, Tennessee, they've got Mississippi State and Arkansas before they play Alabama.
Is the game at home or at Bama?
It's at Alabama this year.
Ugh. Bama rebounded a little bit. They blew out Wisconsin, and I stupidly did not start Ryan Williams in fantasy because I forgot to. And you're going to beat me. We're playing each other. You're going to beat me.
I beat you soundly. It is at 100% now. You cannot beat me.
No, I know. My team is terrible. I'm just not good at college fantasy. Plus I don't care as much.
I don't think anybody's really good at college fantasy times.
Other than Lucas, who's won twice.
Lucas goes in and gets like stat freaks from the G.
Yeah, G5.
Like that's how he does this. That's how he wins.
Okay. Yeah, so this was a great game. There's been a lot of good games. So this was, I thought, game of the year potential with how good it was. Then Texas A&M, Notre Dame was good. Georgia Tech, Clemson. There's been really a lot of good games so far. I mean, other than that, is there like any other games? You talked a little about Kentucky. Any other games you want to talk about?
Not really, dude. I do have to go through and watch a whole bunch of games.
September, Maryland is in full swing.
Dude, for real. And if that actually didn't shred itself, then I would have definitely been watching more football today.
Oh, did you break like an axle like on a car or something?
I didn't. No. It was actually my dad's truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
September, Maryland is in full swing. They play Wisconsin next, who just got their ass handed to them by Bama. So, well, you shall see. September, Maryland.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
There is a world I could totally see where their schedule is not that bad. They could be like 6 or 7-0 if they were to play up to their actual potential, which is that's always the question with
and
Maryland.
then
But
they'll lose. Nobody's going to talk about them again.
yeah, they'll lose to Michigan or Ohio
They'll
State,
lose
of
to
course.
fucking Rutgers.
Rutgers is good. Rutgers is Rutgers and Vandy are good.
Okay.
They're better. I mean, Rutgers is definitely better.
There you go. That's yeah. Let's come back down to reality.
Okay.
It's like me saying, "Oh no, Vanderbilt's." Or yeah, I guess this would be South Carolina. No, South Carolina's good. No, they're not. They're. I think
already on South Carolina's ass.
Yeah, I think they're going to get it back together and be fine for the rest of the season. I just don't know if it'll be in time.
I know one thing. I know one thing before we go. SEC shorts and roll call are going to be great this week.
They are going to be great. Oh, we got one. We got to fire Chris Ash.
Oh, we got to fire Chris Ash. There's the first one.
The first one. Hey, Brandon, congratulations. You are the first fire Chris Ash in our
You're the
chat.
first one of these 2 streams.
Now, I would say this, though. Jesse's been on his ash. Okay? He has been on his ash the entire stream. So.
Yes.
But he didn't call for his firing like you did. So you get
yes. But we thank all 270 people that rejoined us for this second version of this stream. We had 460 the first one, which is crazy. It's still not the most we've ever seen, but that's very damn high.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
If you can like and subscribe to our channel, we'd really appreciate it. I think we're nearly at 500 subscribers, so we're still trying to grow. We'll be back on Friday for kind of another recap plus pick'ems. I unfortunately am still having to cover Fridays for college or high school football. I'm going to be doing that for a while, unfortunately, because we have new people being hired at the station, so I have to help out on Fridays, so that's always fun. But anyway, they should.
Yeah, wrap it up. Just wrap it up.
So
that was quick.
For Josh, for Ryan, who was here earlier, Drunk Ryan, and for Lucas, who was also here earlier, I'm Connor, otherwise known as Paper Bag Man. This has been the Week So Podcast. We will see you guys next week.